I'm gonna turn this up. Hi. Hi, Dino. I was like, who? Dono. I don't know a dono. Hey, I'm gonna go live on TikTok in a little while. I just wanted to go live on YouTube since I haven't been able to film anything and I don't want to deal with editing and blah blah blah. So I gotta just go live. It makes it simpler. How's it going? All right, come on, get some light on here a little bit more. Can you shine it downward? I'm blind. Okay, we got some lights now. Let's see. What are you up to? What are you up to? I think I'm on number 3. What did I do with this stuff? You know where I put my... I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just got a new contraption in the mail for my camera. So it can swivel now and I can like just grab you and zoom you down if I need to. There's a little bit of a delay. Oh, how exciting. I love the new thing, the little army thing, whatever it's called. It's super nice. Autocorrect is rude to you. Oh no, autocorrect, you're not nice. Auto incorrect. Yeah, auto incorrect. That's what we call it around here because they usually do not correct what you're trying to actually say. Okay, so I have some number 3 to do over here. What? Accidentally hit the button. Oopsie. All right. You jumped on like super fast. Did you get the notification that I was live? I was like, whoa, I already got somebody in here. They must have read my mind. I knew I was going to go live. Ah, don't stick. Come on. Stop. Ah. All right. I'm going to go back up a little bit. What? Since when? Probably not. It does that if you haven't seen the video. So you might not have seen my latest video. I did not post a video today though. Which one was the latest video? What was I doing? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think that was the latest one, wasn't it? Was the panda the latest? How did you know? You reading my mind over there? I was gonna go live on TikTok and then I was like, well, let me just go live for a little bit on YouTube first, and then I'll go live a little bit on TikTok. Because I haven't fully decided what this stuff is ridiculous right here. The blue tack doesn't work for me either. See, like that's what I'm saying. Like nothing works. Nothing works and it doesn't stick. It doesn't like me. Wow. Not too much shaking. I got another arm thing a few months ago, and the thing wobbled so much that I swear I was giving people whiplash with it. So I had to just get a stationary tripod, and then I seen this contraption that has springs and gadgets and extends and goes 360 and all the things. So I had to get it. I had to get it. And I think it was cheaper than my tripod too, which is craziness. I know, right? Well, I was worried about touching anything on my desk because it was like crazy. It was kind of nice because I accidentally deleted my TikTok. Oh no! How'd you do that? Like you deleted your account or you just deleted the app and you need to reinstall it? What are you doing down there? Huh? Stencil? Oh. You could just do it where you're not gonna stab holes in things. Well, I got it. Oh, okay. My husband's trying to prep the stencil for the pumpkin carving and when I end up doing it. I don't know when that'll be, but sometime soon. I think as we get closer to Halloween though. Because even though I don't think the kiddos are gonna get to go trick-or-treating this year, we still want to make sure that it's a fun festival day. Fun festive day. This arm is super convenient too, because when I do unboxings, I'll be able to zoom in and zoom out and zoom in and zoom out. Plus, I don't have it sitting on my table. Because before I had my tripod sitting on my table and it would take up a lot of space. So now I don't have it on my table. It's just attached to the end of it. So it's not actually sitting on it. So it's super nice. Hmm. Are you still on? Uh-oh. Aiden's fussing. Oh no, it's a tree fussing. Must have realized he fell asleep. Kids gonna hate when that happens. Dang, I said I wasn't tired. And then I went and fell asleep. Yeah, it would get in the way. And then, like, when I was doing unboxings, I almost knocked it off the table because the box, it was big and I was trying to make sure that everything was in view. And so this will just be so much easier. So, so much better. I wish I had charged my other phone though. So so I could have used my light pad, but which I don't usually like to use, but the lighting in our apartment is terrible because they don't have overhead lighting. You have to buy lamps and stuff, and it's just not very good lighting in here. During the day, it's fine though, because I can like open the window behind me, but at night, it's kind of no help. What's he fussing about? About Aiden? Why is Aiden awake still? Oh boy. Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, I think, um, between me talking and the chat. So I don't know. I think all technology is like that. There's like always some kind of a delay, but I don't know how much of a delay it is because even on TikTok it's delayed. Um, I'll be showing you guys something and then I'm like holding it up for a good 2 minutes before it's caught up. I'm like, okay, here we go. It finally decided to go on there. I don't know. I don't think there's anybody watching. I mean, how many millions of people are on there? And you think that they're watching every single live, every single moment? I think, as a matter of fact, I think I've heard of some bad things happening on video and people started reporting it and then they took it down because the people started reporting it, not because a moderator was watching it or an official. Hi, who's all here? I see there's 5 names or 5 peoples, but I don't see no one else saying hi, 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 hi. I'm just diamond painting, waiting for good conversation. Maybe you guys are diamond painting. along with me. Are you lurking? Don't know. My husband's diamond painting along with me. I know you're here. I just asked if you were still on earlier because I wasn't sure if you were one of the numbers or not. Oh no, it says there's 4. Well, they changed my kiddo's schedule this week, so I'm not too happy about that. They changed him from 8:30 instead of 9, and they changed his teacher, so he's like having a malfunction about it. I don't know why they didn't have him switched over to this teacher as soon as I said he was going to be staying virtual, because kids do not adapt well to change most times, at least my kids. So I've been dealing with that. So he's been a little defiant. He doesn't want to do any of his work. He doesn't want to participate. I'm hoping it's gonna get better though, because he had one-on-one time with the teacher today and he had a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that'll change his attitude a little bit, but yeah. There's supposed to be other kids in there, but they missed their small group time for some reason, even though she clearly announced it before anybody left the class that there would be small group times, but whatever. But they also changed the times and the links and everything in between. So everything is really confusing now and annoying. But so he's got like a full day practically of school stuff. So he's 5. I'm like, you guys, he's 5. Why does he have 3 classes? What is going on here? I didn't know kindergartners had 3 classes a day. Well, he has 3 of something. Yeah, it says 3 people are on for me now. But I don't know. I don't know. Do I count as one?
Yeah, you're.
You think I count as one? Because I've seen it say, um, I've seen it say like 1 before, and
What?
I don't know, 0 before. I mean, I meant 0. I meant 0. I said 1 and I meant 0. I'm dying now. So then, we finally get used to the routine and the teachers and everything, and then they switch everything up. So I'm not happy about it. Not happy about it, but
Now from year to year.
sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
When I was in California, when Jason was in elementary school, he actually stayed in the same teacher's class for 2 years. He would have stayed 3 years if he had stayed at that school, because the teacher because the teacher taught a hybrid class of kindergarten, first, and second graders. So he was able to pick up on what first and second graders were doing, as well as It was like 30. Well, there was two teachers, so but they also broke down into they had like two or three pairs in the class, so they all like broke down into like small groups of threes and fives. And so that's like practically getting one-on-one tutoring right there for a school. I liked it. I like the integration a lot because it kept him with the same it would have kept him with the same teacher for 3 years. And if you have great teachers, then it works. If you don't, then you have to have them switch to a different class. So that's what I said. It's a lot for a kindergartner to have 3 classes. So, I mean, he's got literacy, so he's got like reading and writing and then he's got a math class that he has to take, and then he has music right now. He was in drama, and then they abruptly switched him when the other kids went live or back to school, rather. Not live, live. Like on YouTube. So it really was sad for him because he really liked his teacher, I think. And then now he's got this new teacher that teaches completely different than the other lady. So he's just like, I refuse to kindergarten today. I can't say adult because he's not an adult, so I refuse to kindergarten today. Right? Yeah. Well, because some of the kids that were on there, they went back to actual school with that teacher. So that's why. If he had gone back to school, he would have went to her and had the same teacher. But because I decided not to send him to his back to in-person school this year, um, he had to switch teachers. But I don't know why they didn't do that in the very beginning when I first said, hey, look, this is what I'm doing. This is what the kids are doing. Because I am not trying to get sick. So, some people don't like to chat on lives, and I don't know why. I mean, I understand the whole lurking thing, but to an lurking to an extent, but then I don't fully understand it because you're like, the person's alive. I mean, it's not an opportunity you get every day, at least not for me, unless you're on TikTok. Which I don't actually go live every day on TikTok either, but I did for a little while, and then I skipped a day and skipped another day. So I don't always go live every day. Aw. Yeah, well, today he learned about the orchestra. I'm like, what the heck? But I learned something new, so I guess it's helpful. Because I didn't know that the piano was considered a percussion. I thought it was a percussion, right?
What did you think it was?
I thought it was a string.
It's not. It's technically.
Then why didn't she say it was both then?
Well, because you hit the keys on the piano makes it percussion, and the
I also didn't know that the tambourine is a percussion.
you hit the tambourine and you can shake it.
No, like, so the maracas are considered it too?
Yeah, you're shaking.
Good Lord Almighty.
It's
I just dropped a diamond over here. Which one did I drop?
is what you do to play it.
Man.
Which gets to be kind of confusing because
Is it this one?
woodwind and brass are both played with your breath, but reed, wood,
Clarinet.
Flute.
I was in band and I still don't know. So actually, I wasn't really in band. I take that back. I was not in band, you guys. I was not in band. My husband was in band. I was not in band. I took an instrument because I had to take an instrument. They made me take an instrument in the third grade, second grade, second grade, second grade. Oh, we had recorders too. How come the recorder doesn't need a wood reed to it?
It's well, I mean, you don't have a wooden reed.
I wanted to play the flute, but I couldn't figure out how the heck to blow in that thing to make it sound like anything. It didn't matter how hard I tried. I couldn't make that thing make a noise.
I mean,
Like,
like the trumpet only has 3 valves to it, so how can you do that? The trombones, you're like, oh,
yeah, so I played the clarinet, but it's kind of funny because I came in to the school year late for that class because I was in California and then my mom uprooted us out of nowhere, out of the middle of nowhere to go to Massachusetts to visit family, and that was fun. Um, so I got put in a class and like here, I couldn't read music, so I had to go through the book and write all of with my cousin's help because my cousin played the clarinet. So with my cousin's help, we went through the book and wrote down what all of the notes were. I knew where the keys were on the clarinet, luckily, but I learned that much. But I could only play one song. Do you remember what song? Because I'm pretty sure I told you this story before. Oh, failure. Failure as a husband. The only song I could play on the clarinet was Baba Black Sheep. And my mother said, go outside because I can't stand to listen to Baba Black Sheep not even one more time. Even in the snow, she's like, go outside and practice. I'm like, but Mom, it's cold. Put a jacket on. I'm like, it's not like it's California. I remember they made me sit out like when it wasn't cold. They made me sit out on because right outside the front door was like the cellar entrance. So it it looked like a doghouse kind of, and because it was like huge, and so they make me sit up there, like sit up there and play your clarinet out here, and I'm like the neighbors are gonna kill me. We don't care. Go outside. I was like, oh my God. I didn't play band. I didn't play the clarinet very long either because I did not play well with it. So you tried the flute too? The flute is so pretty. I'm just like, oh, I want to play the flute. And then like I try to blow it. I'm like, it's not making any freaking noises. What am I doing wrong? Oh my lordy. And so I was so bad at the clarinet, you guys. I just remembered this. I was so bad at the clarinet, and I didn't know the because they did like a Christmas recital thing, I think, or something. So they told me to pretend to play during the recital because they didn't want me to do the wrong key or something and like mess up the whole concert. So they told me to pretend to play. I just remembered that. Uh, I'm busy trying not to knock everybody over because we're standing on bleachers playing is that what they're called? Bleachers? Yeah, whatever they're called. Like I'm like wobbling back and forth and like trying not to knock people over because I don't know, I can't stand still. I never could. I still can't. I always rock back and forth on my feet. So like trying not to knock all the kids off of the risers or whatever the heck they're called. My husband says risers. He took choir and were you in band or just choir? Well, you're in band too. Okay, he was not in band. He was dorky enough for it though. Instead, he was dorky enough to be in choir. You what?
I had lots of friends who were in band.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, so my freshman year, that was when I did my first musical, and that was like the trifecta because you had people from band, you had people from drama, you had people from choir, and it was like all three worlds just blending together for like a few months for the music. You met all.
Yeah, my mom was for sure like, who cares about the neighbors? You know why? Because she didn't live there. She was just a guest, so she could just be like, who cares? So sorry about your luck. Make sure you leave some money for the tip jar. No, just kidding. And she's like, can't you play another song? I'm like, no, I just learned this one. And I don't know, I wasn't very good at switching around my fingers around the keys. So I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. My cousin was better at playing it than me. But I couldn't even read sheet music though, so that was the first thing that you're supposed to learn when you're in a band is sheet music. I come like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was so mad. Like, oh, you were so good. Really? Because I didn't even.
Well, they didn't want me to mess up the whole concert. Be like, like blow the wrong tune and have it squawk at me. Like I was not a good clarinetist. I don't know how. What is it? What is the word I'm looking for?
Clarinet player. Flautist, flutist.
Mm. Yeah, I was not good at it. And I thought that it was the most disgusting thing in the world too, because like it's just like, oh God, it was so bad. And you have you ever had to clean it or so it's got like this like string with um like a microfiber cloth and you feed the string down and then you're supposed to pull the thing down so it's supposed to slide out all those spit and stuff. It was so freaking gross. Oh, I was like, it's all wet now. Yeah, I was like, it's all wet now. That's so gross. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely don't miss those days. Definitely don't miss those days. I do actually kind of miss those days a little bit because not the whole like clarinet school playing thing, but it was really nice. In the area we were on. Cape Cod, which is where everybody like goes to vacation. Yeah, my fingers aren't that coordinated either. I'm barely coordinated enough for this. I'm in painting. I definitely learned to be a little more coordinated. But yeah, so it was really nice because where we were staying with my mom's friend, she lived really close to the ocean. So I just had to walk like a 10-minute walk and I would be at the ocean. So that was nice. Very nice. The water's warmer. The water's warmer. But the only thing I don't like is the horseshoe crabs because they like hide and they burrow themselves under the beach sand. And you don't know they're there until you're stepping in them. And it's like, oh God. And they're like, to me, they look like giant spiders. So I'm like, ah! I'm freaking out. I don't like them. I mean, the sand looks like the sand is all lumpy anyway, so because it gets like blown or whatever. I'm trying to think if anything else has happened that I need to update about since people will watch this on the replay. Oh, so I officially suck at using UV resin. I've bought 2 different brands and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it doesn't like me. So I have decided I'm just gonna quit while I'm ahead and return the 2 bottles of resin because it doesn't cure all the way. Like, I don't know what the problem is, but it's like got this nasty sticky residue that just stays put. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong with it, but it's very frustrating because I've used 2 different UV lamps and I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. It says it's supposed to cure in 60 seconds. I put that thing under there for like 6 minutes. I think I turned the thing on 6 times. It's like it lasts for like a minute. So what am I doing wrong? I don't know. Don't know. So I'll just continue to bake my earrings, I guess, in the clay and make sure that I have the extra long studs because the short ones are not very good at having enough space to fit in your ears unless you have really thin ears. And I don't know. I know mine are not really thin, so they would not fit mine. So my voice on the live has changed. Like I'm robotic or something. Can you turn it up, Andrew? Yours up? I'll turn it to we'll start going. It's not robotic. It's weird. Yeah. Resin art it's hard. Like it really is. I was trying to make a cover minder for a customer, and it was one of these ribbons, and when I used the UV resin, it like missed all of this. So all of this was messed up. And then on both of the ones that I made for, because I usually make it in twos so that I don't have to remake it if it gets messed up. Well, I ended up having to redo it. And even this one has flaws in it. Because there was a bubble right there when it popped. It left a hole. Same with these ones. I can buff some of these out, but it just sucks. I don't know if I have it anymore. I thought it was sitting on my desk, actually. Where did I put it? It was sitting there. I thought with the silver one. We cleaned up my desk a little bit because it was a gigantic mess. Well, I have this old one, from when I did my nails, and it says it's a 12 volt. So, because I used to do Jamberry, so I would do my nails with this. I don't know. Like some of it hardens, but then other parts of it stay sticky. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe if someone watches this that does resin, maybe they can contact me and let me know what I'm doing wrong with it, because I've followed the very minuscule instructions that I've been given in each package, and I've used the curing lights for the brand that it had said, but obviously I'm still doing something wrong because it is still not curing properly. So I'm fine with the two-part one, the pouring one, but sometimes even that gets a little messed up. But like I think on my last batch that I did, it didn't do a good job because I don't think I had enough of both types. What? That is a fart. What is a fart? What? I missed that comment. There's no farting in my video. I already told my husband he needed to watch his stuff. There will be no farting on this channel. There's my other tray that I was looking for. I was looking for you, little tray. Actually, big tray. So I don't know. Maybe it's not strong enough still. Maybe I need an even larger lamp. I don't know. Where did the thing go though? I don't know what to do with it. The two little things that I had sitting on my desk over here. I don't see them anymore. I also tried to cure this in the resin. Yeah, I ended up having to toss it because like not doing anything for anybody. So, um, if it only has like one little flaw, I'll say like all my stuff probably has flaws in it. So if you want to buy, then that's fine. If you don't, you don't, stuff like that. So I tried to do the curing on this and it doesn't even like it's not even right. And then this was all sticky. I had to wipe it down with alcohol because it was so sticky and gross. But I think I'm gonna just sand it down and just put the polyurethane on it because I don't like how it cured. I don't like it at all. So I don't know. It's very frustrating. I have a silver one. I had a silver one with a teal one, and I don't know what I have to do. Oh no. No. There are 6 people in here. Why are they not talking though? I wish they would talk. Does your mom do resin? Make sure you get all the equipment and stuff. Make sure you're safe when you're doing it because this stuff is pretty bad. Yeah. Because I started coughing. It can start giving you a cough and stuff. So that's why I'm like, forget it. I'm wearing a mask. Mm. Excuse me. Mm. Stick to the paper. That'll be cool. My YouTube channel is mostly about diamond painting, and I don't know how well my subscribers would take if I went to clay making. Most of my subscribers are not super talkative, so I don't get a lot of feedback from them. I get more feedback from my non-subscribers. But I don't know if clay is something that they would want to see on my channel. I definitely don't really want to do resin on channel because it'll be a nightmare to talk to him. I sound like Darth Vader. Like, you won't be able to understand anything I'm saying. You think my voice sounds funny now? It will really sound funny. I have a mask on my face. Like, speaking of, where is my mask? Oh, you put it up there. Okay. I was like, speaking of, what did I do with it after I ripped it off my face earlier? So there's another update. My husband accused me of losing my car keys the other night because he's like, I gave you your car keys. Why didn't you hang them up where we hang up the keys and blah, blah, blah. He's like yelling at me about it and blah, blah, blah. And then I was flustered because my kiddo was acting up because he just started the new teacher and all this stuff. So it was like I was just waking up and he's like throwing a tantrum. I don't want to do my work. And then my husband's yelling at me about where are the keys to the car so I can drive. Because he was taking my other son to my sister's house for a little bit. And I sat there like upset, racking my brain. Like, why wouldn't I hang them up on the wall? I don't understand. Like, I always hang them up on the wall. Why are they not up there? And I'm beating myself up all over it. And then I sat down and was thinking about it because that night he gave me his car keys and said, here's the keys for the door. You can go ahead and unlock it, and I'm gonna go park your car because the car seats are in my car. So whenever we go somewhere with the kids, we take my car. So I'm like, okay. And then I ran back out to the car because I thought he gave me my car keys because I didn't know he brought his as well. And then I was like, why are you driving away? I'm like yelling at him, like, come back. I'm trying to give you the keys so you can lock my car after you get out and blah blah blah. And he's like, I don't need them because I have your keys. I gave you my keys. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm going back in the house then. I walked back in the house. I hung the keys up on the deck and then I went and sat down. And I'm like, the only place I went, it was the couch, like right when we got home. So I'm like, I don't know why. And then we went to bed. I'm like, I didn't go anywhere else in the house. So yeah, I did have him rip apart the couch because you had me thinking I freaking lost the dang keys. So then I realized and I was like, ah, like I'm like yelling and he's like, oh my God, what is wrong with you? I said, see, I didn't lose it. So yeah, I rubbed it all up in his face. Like, yep, yep, you yelled at me and I didn't even lose the keys because guess what happened when he went and jangled his jacket? Yep, the keys were in the jacket. That's why. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. You're gonna go blaming me for something you did. They were in your jacket this whole time.
I saved myself the effort of looking.
You saved yourself a lot of yelling because I yelled at you for yelling at me. You're gonna go yelling at me. I just woke up. You really don't want to mess with me when I just wake up. I already had a kid in a foul mood refusing to do work, and then you on top of it. No, somebody's getting killed today. And this is gonna be me. I would love to watch the clay. I love doing clay. Well, I love doing the clay too. Although I really need to get to sanding these projects that I've already completed. I'm just slacking off, I guess. Rather than have me diamond paint. Every time I try to say something, like, I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that, he's like, why don't you diamond paint? You can diamond paint. You can diamond paint. They'll watch you diamond. I'm like, calm down with your diamond painting. Sheesh. That's why I don't ever know what to make. I'm like, what am I gonna make today? And then I figure like they're probably like, I'm tired of seeing you make diamond painting pens. What else can you make? Yeah. I got this contraption to extrude clay. Where is it anyway? What do I do with it? What do I do with it? What do I do with it? Really? Like, seriously, what do I do with it?
You had taken money from the return back. So.
Yeah, it's over here. But that was a whole different thing, wasn't it? Where did I put it? What did I do with it? I lost it. I mean, it's a pretty big container, isn't it? From what I saw of it for 2 whole seconds. Well, what the heck did I do with it?
Well, where'd you put the money from the return?
Money from return is right there.
Then
Did I get it in here? No. The lighter in there. Mm-hmm.
you had the hard resin thing in there, so now you're taking it out.
I'm gonna make you tear up the couch. I really don't know what I could have possibly done with it though. Seriously, like, where is that? I put it in the drawer. Get it out of my way. I bought some new rainbow bags for my packaging for when I send stuff out. Why can't I find that thing? What the heck did I do with it?
It's not in here.
I don't think so. I don't think I put anything away. Did the kids steal? I'm like, how could it have grown legs and walked away? What is wrong?
I thought everything was in that bag.
It's not down by my feet anywhere. I don't see it. Well, okay. I looked at it for like 2 seconds and then I don't know what happened. What did I do with it? It's not like it's a small container or anything, so it's not in there.
Not there on that side, maybe.
I really don't see it. It ran away. Well, I don't know what I do with it. Anyway, it pushes out the clay in different designs. And my husband and I both tried to squeeze out this clay, and it was the hardest thing I've ever tried to do with my hands, I'll tell you that. Like, oh my God, I cannot even push this. So I told him, because it's like a plunger thing. You're supposed to be able to plunge the clay out of it, but it didn't move, so ow, that hurt. If you can make clay, you can make clay earrings and sell them or keep whatever you want. I do make some clay earrings, or I should say I have made some clay earrings. I just haven't sold any clay earrings. So I'm not too confident in my earring designing, I guess you could say. Holy cow, I found it. Couch ate it. So I'm gonna try this one, which is not the most expensive one, but it's still freaking expensive. Holy cow. But it has a handle and you're supposed to be able to twist it as opposed to pushing it with hand power. So we'll see. Because I want to make like skinny little strings that are all the same size. That is my goal. Ooh, plus this has the little, what did we determine the six-sided shape was? Hexagon? What was that? No, octagon's 8, so hexagon? Like, I always forget. Because they look so similar.
Because pentagon is 5. Heptagon.
Heptagon, yeah, is 7. Yeah. Yes. Turn the handle counterclockwise to make room to insert conditioned clay into tube. Insert clay. Turn the handle clockwise to extrude the clay design. When the project is complete, disassemble and clean and store in case. So, yeah, I don't know if you've ever used one of these before, but it is a pain in the butt kiss trying to push out with your hands because it was like a needle, like you're trying to plunge it out and the clay would not move. Like it was like, no, sorry. You're not going to be getting any spaghetti strings from me today. He was able to get about this much of it out. My husband, my poor husband. And then I told him I have 7 more colors for you to do, and he's like, "Oh my God, no, I'm not doing that. You're just gonna have to find something else." I was like, "Fine," because we were just like both pushing on it. I was like, "Stand on it." He's like, "I can't. It's too awkward of a position to stand on it." Like, lean on it. Put all your weight on it. It's funny. Is he sitting by the door? Mm. My kiddo is obviously still not falling asleep. Put him in the bed like an hour ago and he's still in there wide awake, I guess. Was he by the door?
No.
Oh. I know, I heard him talking. Oh, wow. Yeah, so I still haven't sanded these pens yet, that I made. I think I made them on TikTok the other day. Well, actually, I don't know if I made this one on TikTok or not. Did I make these ones on TikTok? I know I made a bunch of them, so I might have made them on TikTok. I can't remember. Yeah. I still haven't sanded them down yet. I meant to check to see if I could use the flash for while I'm streaming, but I forgot to check. Well, I do have some light. I don't know if it's enough light, but I don't like that it's not really that bright. The most frustrating part of diamond painting for me is the point where your stuff starts to fall off of the tip of the pen. Like I'm almost there and blam, it falls. Like, why? Why can't you just stay there? Like I'll be like my son. Don't be not sticky. Like he tells my husband all the time, don't be tired. So I'm gonna tell it, don't be not sticky. The tweezers start to hurt my forearm, so I can't really use that. Does that say how long I've been live on here? Does it say how long I've been live on here? I can't see it. I think it says it. 7:49.
Well, it says 8:49.
Mine says 7:49, so I don't know.
Yeah, but wasn't that phone?
So it's been like an hour. Yeah, this phone is like wrong time anyway, but I don't know, it's still a little longer. Someone else is still on here, even though they're not talking, they're watching, so. Are you just still there? What are you doing? I don't even know what you're doing over there. You're still carving out the pumpkin stencil? Clef.
Yeah, and I mean,
You ripped his cleft chin off? You are evil. I think you're worse than Woody.
Worse than
Woody just pushed him out a window. You just ripped his left chin off. So mean.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even think that would work for like because the Sharpie is too thick.
Mm. You improvise and you draw it. So my husband is trying to get me to cut out Woody and Buzz out of one pumpkin so he can have his favorite Avenger on the second one because he wants me to carve Captain America. But you don't want Captain America, you want his shield?
Well, I was debating on it. I was like, maybe you should just do the Avenger shield because then it's outright you can say, oh, the star was the star for the top.
Yeah, right. Sarah, hey. That's really weird. It says there's 4. Did Dino leave or Dino? I don't even know how to say it. Well, Sarah just said hey. So I know, that's what I said. Somebody left. How you doing, Sarah? Yeah, so I'm gonna go live on TikTok in a little while because I usually go on there pretty late. So I figured if I showed up early, people would be like, "What are you doing here already?" So I decided I would come on YouTube also because I haven't posted on YouTube in a little while since my last live. So because my computer gives me such a hard time about editing videos that sometimes it takes 2 days just to get it to actually render a video, and I have to like restart it and all these stupid things because I have an older laptop and it just doesn't like to render videos and all the good stuff. So I decided to go on here live first, and then I figure I would go hop on there at some point. You guys are so awesome. You guys are following me on YouTube too. I love it. You and Dino, you both are like, hey, I see you're live on here. I'm from TikTok. I'm like, oh, yay. Some of the subscribers have carried over, it looks like. Ah, come here. Writing speeches, huh? Yeah, I was never much for the writing. I can write, but a little bit, but then I'm like, where does this grammar stuff go? I know where the period goes. Where does the rest of it go? Where the heck did I just dropped a diamond on here and I don't know where I dropped it at. I think it's right here. Is that it? No. That wasn't it. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, I'll find it later, I'm sure. Find it later. Oh, it's right there.
I kind of like speak though because it was like the one chance that you could really write the way that you talk instead of just
yeah. Well, the problem is I don't write the way I talk. I write. My brain moves too fast, and I end up skipping words, and then it don't make no sense.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. Bye. Have a good night. I'll see you next time. Yeah, Dino's like, I'm not leaving until you say until I hear you say goodbye to me. I will stay until you say goodbye. Which, I just wish it would tell me who's here and who's not here, because that would make my life a little bit easier. But it doesn't tell me that stuff, so don't know why. Is that Aiden? I keep dropping these diamonds because this stuff in my pen is not a very good. It's driving me crazy. It is driving me crazy. I switched to wax and keep it wax. So those are the pieces that need to be cut out. So when you do it, you've got to color. You got to color those things in. That's fine.
Where's your Sharpie?
Right here. It's sticking half in that green drawer and half out of the bottom part where the drawer is not there. So Sarah, do you like watching diamond painting? I'm just curious. Because you usually watch me do the clay stuff, so. Bah. Can you even see that? Well, you can now. Because I got a new contraption that I can just move my stuff around. Yeah. Are you interested in doing clay too, or just the diamond painting? Are you talking to yourself? You're like talking to yourself while I'm live, and that's weird. You know what? You're not always busy. Come on. You've got a little bit of time. I mean, you do flip around on TikTok, so you can multitask. Do you have any lectures that you listen to online? Like when you're not doing homework? Because you could totally do this while listening to lectures. That would probably like help you focus on your lecture. Because if you do just a little bit at a time, then you can get it done. It might take you a long time, but it's not a race. Shut up. He always wants to do his Arnold impersonation every time I mention anything about a little bit of time or this or that. I'm like, ah. Because he did Arnold give that speech to somebody or something?
It was on YouTube. I was watching it.
He was watching motivational speeches for the fun of it, you guys. I guess he needed to be pumped up. Wasn't that his saying? I want to pump you up or something like that. Was that him?
Yeah.
Diamond Art Club has one on their, or they actually have 4 of them on their website. They have 2 of them that are really decent sizes though. And you pay just for the shipping, $8.95 for each of them for shipping. And they're pretty small. Like there's one that's a rainbow rose. And that one's only I think a 9" by 9". So it's pretty small. And it's round, so that means it'll go like really fast. Because rounds are like super easy. Squares are the more difficult ones. Oh. You wait. That's the fun thing is to pay taxes and have a mortgage because I don't know. I appreciate that I'm helping you get through college. I don't know exactly how I'm doing that, but I am definitely appreciative of the fact that I am helping you get through college. I don't have another kid that I don't know about, do I? Like, did I adopt you? What is happening right now?
Our teenager gets through college because he chose not to go. So this is like a very cathartic experience. Like, let's just help somebody we don't know.
Yeah, my son's father, it was really weird. He called like right at the time I started talking about him. So I'm calling back in a few minutes. Yeah, just call him until unless he wants to be a part of my live. Like, welcome, Jason. You are live on YouTube. That was so nice.
YouTube channel, so she can call you back in a little while, and unless she says unless you want to, be live on her YouTube channel and
Live guest star.
He's like, I'll pass.
Chicken.
Okay. Do you have any idea how much longer? Okay. Don't be on too much longer. Well, yeah, but I mean, we don't get to chat with you all the time, so we do call.
It'll be a few minutes.
Yeah, she said she's gonna hop off. Like it.
It'll be a few minutes. I just didn't want him to interrupt the video of me talking. Yeah, so his dad is a little unconventional with the way he wants to make money, so he will think of all these crazy ideas about how to make money. So my kiddo is following in that kind of mentality footsteps, and I'm like, you're gonna learn the hard way, but you're gonna have to find out that it's hard work, no matter which way you spin it. It is hard work. And it was hard work. It is hard work. So, well, I always think about how great it's going to be when I'm a real adult, but then I think about taxes and stuff and I get less excited. Yeah, well, sometimes the highlight of people's lives are high school. Um, I, for one, hated high school, but um,
so well on our taxes to the point that even H&R Block had to go, oh, I didn't that. Yeah, you're right. That is correct.
I'm just hyper vigilant when it comes to money going in my pocket. That's all. That is all. Yeah. Anyway, I should probably get off and call my son back because he only calls sometimes maybe once a week. So he's 18 and is very picky. So Sarah, if you're still here, I'm gonna be hopping on TikTok probably a little bit later um after. And to those of you on the replay, thanks for watching this far. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more diamond painting content. Also, if you would like to see clay content. Bye for now, guys. Cool. And